Claude, is this a good deal for both teams, you think, in terms of moving Mark Fraser on and getting some prospects the other way?
Well, first off, Mark's been a real good soldier for us, and to be able to move a veteran player like that to an organization that wants him, I think is a great thing. Secondly, cap-wise, we're in a situation where we need to create some cap space because of the guys that are coming off, Bolin particularly, and then Smitty. In the past and previously, we had John Michael Lyles, who had, gave us $925 of cap space when he went down, and with Timmy Gleason playing up, then we don't have that luxury. So we had to make a move.
Talk about the new guys.
The new guys, Teemu Hartikainen. I wasn't able to get a hold of him today. I spoke to his agent. He's trying to get a hold of him. He's practicing. He wants to play in the NHL. He's playing for UFA right now. He's probably a third-line player that competes hard on the puck, and and so we're excited. He has an out in his contract. Sorry about this phone, guys.
Better yours than us.
Exactly. So that's good. And then Cameron Abney, I spoke to him this morning. He's in Bakersfield. And Vince Williams in Orlando is excited to get him, and we're excited. He's a physical player, 22-year-old player, third-round draft pick, and he's going to be reassigned to Orlando at this point.
How pleased is the management group with how Tim Gleason has fit in since landing here?
He's been terrific. He's a veteran president, basically what we were looking for, and he's safe. He blocks shots. You guys have seen this particularly in the last couple of games. He's a warrior out there, and hopefully, these are just little changes that start, I think, helping out the rest of the group and a good mentor for the young kids.
Is the Fraser move alone enough to create space for the injured guys coming back, or is there something else?
Oh, obviously, I mean, we've got 4 guys on IR right now, and so we're going to have to make some moves leading up to the Olympic break to make further moves, because right now we're at 21 on our roster, and if 4 guys come on, we'll be over by 2.
Does anything you're doing with Hartikainen affect what you may do with Komarov if he becomes available?
Well, Komarov's he's going to be a UFA this summer. And so if, the reason Komarov didn't play for us, it was strictly financial. He was getting too much money in the KHL, and we just couldn't afford it for the role that he played on our hockey team. And so that's basically it. But it's a pretty good it's a pretty good trade-off for sure.
Is this a testament to both the club and Fraser for the time spent, even though he wasn't playing, to be able to move him to another NHL team?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, obviously, Dallas knows him well from the Marlies last year and the year before, and he's been a warrior, and absolutely, he's a character player, and that's one of the reasons why we tried really hard to move him to get him back into the NHL, and it was a pretty good fit.
How will the determination process work for Bolland as far as when he's able to come back? Like, how careful do you have to be?
It's all up to the doctor and our training staff. And so when he's ready to play, it's a process that we deal with every player. Once they're medically cleared, then the coach decides, are they cleared to play? Are they ready to play? They're not going to get out there and get hurt by not having ice time. And once that determination is made, then the player's cleared to play.
But does the Olympic break maybe change things at all?
It really doesn't. It's just a process. You'd never want a player to get back sooner for fear of injury, particularly a player like that. I mean, it's any player. There's no rush. You always hope that you can get a player like that back, but to get him back, and I've had experience in hockey, to get back sooner when you're not ready, it's the wrong thing to do.
Is there a sense that this pre-Olympic break time is going to be busy around the league, not just for you guys?
It's going to be busy. There's a lot of rules. I noticed there's a few guys on waivers today. A lot of rules. Teams are going to try to get down to the lowest amount possible on their cap to create a little cushion through that Olympic break. But there are restrictions in the CBA that prevents you from sending players down.